Ryan Joyce was my consultant on this job. He was my first physical contact with Holden. First of all, he's a pleasant man to talk to, and he's thoughtful. He listened to everything that I had to say. You can tell with some individuals when they have the confidence and the experience when you talk to them. Ryan's one of those guys. So he knew every answer to every question, and he helped me through the process and was always available. I've had the house for about 20 years, and the roof was on the house when I bought it. So the roof was just simply getting old. We didn't have any leaks, but I figured it was better to go ahead and get the roof replaced before we had a problem. I interviewed 4 companies to roof the house. And to break that down, one of the companies was overpriced by about 35%. The other 2 companies came out and bid the roof, but they really didn't seem to me like they took a good look at it. It would just throw a number out there and we'll roof your house. The other side of that was when Ryan came out, he said, we've already looked at the house digitally and we have a real good idea of what the job will require. I had some repair work that needed to be done, and Ryan looked at all those particular places with me, and that was included in the project. And Ryan gave me a bid while he was out here initially on the first day. And then I was looking through the brochure and I said, oh, I noticed you give a senior discount. And so then, Holden gave me a senior discount on top of everything else. I saw it on the brochure. Holden was very organized. When the crew came out in the morning, I think they got here at 6:45, which we had discussed before. They had the roof torn off in a couple of hours, and they were very organized and very clean the way they worked. They had a crew big enough so that they got the work done in one day, and they had all the right equipment, including a big trailer to haul off the old roof. And the job was clean all through the process, which was only one day. You know, one thing that impressed me about Holden was everything that happened, a young lady from Holden either called or texted me or emailed me, and that included, here's another copy of the proposal. She called me, the shingles will be delivered and all the roofing material will be delivered tomorrow morning at this time. She called me back and said the roofing crew will be there tomorrow morning at this time. And then she called back after the roof was done. How did everything go? We just want to make sure everything was done correctly. Having the roof replaced really meant a lot to me because a couple of things on the roof, which I didn't know before, but the squirrels had eaten the lead off of the roof jacks. And so we had a big possibility of a leak there. Plus, like I said, I had some fascia boards that looked pretty bad on the front, and they took care of those. But having peace of mind, not having to worry about a roof leak is worth a lot, especially on a rental property, because, you know, if the roof leaks, it leaks on someone else's things. And then that's a huge problem for a landlord. So I really feel good about having the roof on. One less thing in my life I have to worry about, and I can feel good about it for a long time. If you're looking to have a roof replaced, there's a few things that I would suggest. First of all, go with the company that's got a good name and a good reputation. Go with the company that's been around a long time. Go with the company that sends a representative out that's prepared to talk to you about the roof and that know what they're doing. If you get a company like Holden, you get a package that includes all those things, and it's really pleasant to work with them. I've already recommended one of my neighbors that she call Holden Roofing, and I have every confidence in the world that she'll be in good hands with Holden. Holden did a thorough professional job from start to finish, and I know they would treat her exactly the same way. I would recommend Holden to roof a house at anywhere, anytime. They did such a great job here. It was worry-free.